Oscar De La Hoya is hilarious. He says ordering. What does ordering mean? He's referring to Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson being ordered. And he's like, what does that even mean anymore? Like, he's basically a number one contender in each sanctioning body. He'll be making a decision soon as to what direction he'll be going. And, I've already announced all those things. So I won't be announcing those again. You can basically just look up Zepeda and my name, and it'll pop up. But other than that, yeah, I've announced this already. I know what direction he's going into. It's a lot of people, they don't want to face reality. Not to say that I know everything, I really don't. But just in this situation, or just lately, if you look at everything, it's a weird situation overall. It's a lot of cat and mouse going on. I feel like the guys that actually are straight up, Oscar is basically straight up about everything, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, he hasn't been really cat and mouse and everything. Basically been saying everything that the way things should be going. Or the way that he's going to be taking things, as I would say. I think the difference between that is the fans, they're making up scenarios in their mind. Oh, well, I know Oscar's going to do this or that person's going to do that. No, you don't know what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the issue right now with certain things that's going on. A lot of these fights that people mention, they haven't been mentioned, but for the last 6 months, really, at this level, they're being requested. Before then, there weren't really a lot of fights being requested like that as far as with these range of fighters at this age. More so, a lot of the fighters they was talking about last year was 30 and up. I think this year you got more of the younger guys. Last year Tim Tszyu was considered the younger guy. Now he's more of a veteran in the game right now, and this is like 12 months later. So it just goes to show what 12 months can do for you. But a lot of guys haven't fought in the last 12 months as much, and the fights aren't really being challenged like that. But Zepeda, he's been in the gym. I know what his trajectory is. I already know what he's gonna do. Shakur Stevenson, I know his situation is, but I don't really know um, for sure what direction he's gonna go in. But I know the options are just with the way he wants things to go. But overall, Oscar asking about the ordering, it just makes sense because it's like Zepeda is the number one option for each champion. So whatever can get me in this situation, I know he's already talked to uh, Tank Davis them previously. A lot of other people as far as the champion, Shakur Stevenson. So he's just getting the layout of everything. Basically, Oscar's just getting the layout of everything. But overall, I don't know. I don't think Zepeda's gonna make a move right now. Uh, I think what people are seeing right now is just a business move overall. They want to see who's gonna make the first move, and we just gotta wait and see. That's all it is. Gotta really wait and see. It's a lot of fluff going around, a lot of extra. Uh, you know, it's a lot of ghost stories and stuff like that. You know how that goes, but it's not really anything real going on right now. To be honest with you, that's why I'm looking at the whole situation. I'm like, okay, well, I see this going on and that, but can't really understand what the fans are seeing overall because they'll ask for one fight, then they'll ask for another fight, then they'll ask for another fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think the fans are even sitting back really appreciating the sport enough to even know what fight should be next or should have been next. Or a lot of stuff like that. They're just going with the flow overall, honestly. Especially with the fights they've been okay with and everything like that, and just the way they've talked about certain things and requested certain fights. Like, people had me lost because months ago they were saying, okay, I want to see a Ryan rematch with Tank or Eastside Cruz rematch. But now, today, we'll talk about how Lomachenko or Shakur needs to fight him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff changing. Like, Zepeda's name is just getting bounced around by some people. You know what I'm saying? You can't. So, it's confusing. That's why I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, where is this coming from? Overall, you see what's going on, man. But the sport of boxing, yeah, Oscar knows what he's going to do. Everybody else, I don't know what their situation is going to be, but he knows what Zepeda's going to do, what direction he's going to make a move in. But, yeah, he's basically a champion without being a champion right now. He's like a fifth champion almost. The reason being is because he's put himself in position to where he's the number one contender at all the weight classes at the same time. I mean, at all the sanctioned bodies at the same time. So, he really can do whatever he wants to at this point. Doesn't really have to make a quick move or have to make something happen real quick to really impress anything. So, yeah, he can choose whatever direction he wants to. Varanchik, Lomachenko, Tank, Shakur Stevenson. So we're gonna see. But Oscar, yeah, he's playing his cards right. He knows that the mandatory been handed down. So they basically letting him know that if you don't want to be the mandatory for it, then we'll just move on. And I guess Oscar's basically saying like, I'm not gonna take the fight if he don't sign. So it is what it is. We'll see overall, but we'll see. But I don't think they're gonna make any moves that fast. Zepeda just fought recently, so they'll wait it out. They're gonna have some talks. A lot of things do happen. I know what the timeline will be like, but it's gonna be some different things going on. But it's gonna be a lot of surprises popping up over the next couple of months. I don't think they're gonna be the type of fights that people are expecting, but should be some decent fights going on, some action, more than what we've been getting. The standard's been so low lately that as long as you get two names in there, like two elite names, should be good. At least top 10. Because I don't think a lot of names lately we've been seeing are even top 10. Some of these guys are in the top 20. But that's all I got, man. Like and subscribe.